Hey everyone, Will here with my flea market finds for April 18th, 2025. Haven't done a video in a couple weeks. Things got hectic around here. I've been meaning to do it, just never got around to it, but here I am. Got a few cool things to show you. The weather has broke around here, and it's been buying a lot of stuff. A lot of money's been going out. I need a lot to start coming back in, so that means listing. But definitely happy to see warm weather here, and excited for the upcoming season. Who knows what's sitting in some basement somewhere covered with dust for me to come along and find it. But like I said, I got a few cool things to show you. Let's take a look. First up, home interior masterpiece birds. And there's a lot of these out there. I think they started back in maybe the late 70s, 79 or so, making these. I don't know if they still do. This one was made 91, the bluebirds, and this one is American Swallow, 1990, and in the back there is a flycatcher from 1986. So I paid $8 a piece for these, and take a look at what they're going for. This is the bluebirds here. 110. These are all sold prices. $100 and on down. So, and these for 110. They didn't have the base. I got the wood base and the other two for those, but it's nice having the base for that because it's a personalized springtime song. So, since they're bringing 110 without the base, I'm going to do like 125, 125. The one back there, they bring. I saw one that the highest one that sold in the past 3 months was $80. I'm going to put 100 on them. The key with these home interior birds is you can get top dollar, but they have to be absolutely mint. There cannot be the smallest of small chips anywhere on the piece. The tiniest chip, and it ends up selling for a fraction of what you would get without it. So always check around the flowers, the edges of flowers, the edges of the wings. If you find one absolutely mint, you got a good find. So $250, possibility of selling these for $350. I spent $24. That's a home run. Pawn shop finds. You can find good stuff at the pawn shops for a decent price. Take a look at this ring. The original price was $70. They marked it down to $20. I got it for $15. That is a very cool ring. I'll probably put $75 or $80 on that. Lapis and sterling. Same way with this one. They had it for $40. I got it for $30. Really cool ring. That's probably a $120 ring right there. So never be afraid to ask to come down. The worst thing they can do is say no. A couple nice pieces of Coro costume jewelry. Really cool. Paid like $2 for these. This guy has rust on him, and I think that'll come off. The guy himself is plastic, so he isn't rusting. It's just he sat in some rust. So I think that'll clean up, and it should bring some good money for that. Got a couple little pieces here, like $1 for that and $1 for that. That's not sterling, it's like alpaca. Zippo lighter. Zippo lighter is very collectible. This is from the Canvasback Yacht Club. That was $10. King syrup or King molasses. I don't know which is which. Probably was molasses in here. But really cool tin. Love King syrup. That's what I grew up eating, even though it's it's about as far from the real maple syrup as you can get. But it sure tastes good. This is a neat piece. Bird song alarm. You set the alarm and the little bird in the cage wakes you up to a bird song. Really neat. Haven't tried it out. It probably doesn't work. But there's one on eBay right now, similar condition, not working, and they have $100 on it. Love the cookie jar. Think it's American bisque. Far from perfect, but cool piece. Little chick. I used to have a wall of these. Back when I was a single man, I used to collect cookie jars. That was over 20 years ago. I often kid my wife. I said, what in the world were you doing dating a guy that had a wall full of cookie jars? I said, wasn't that a red flag for you? So got him for $10, and who knows, he definitely needs a good cleaning. They bring around 50 or 60 on eBay. Nothing spectacular. Got a chess set and a clock. The clock is a great piece, made by Hure, but it doesn't work. Which that side works when you hit this, nothing. So one of these just sold on eBay for $300. That's working condition. I paid $40 for the clock, the board, and the figures. So I'll probably get at least $50-$60 just for the figures. The board I'm not too interested in, just made in China. But the clock, I got the box for it there. The clock is worth fixing. I think there's a clock repair place not too far from here, and I'm going to take this to them. Hopefully they can fix it. If they fix it, that means I can sell it as a working clock that has just been serviced, and so probably get $350, maybe even push my luck and get $400 for it. But you can see the guy used to have it. That's the U.S. chess. The guy told me what it meant. U.S. chess found. I don't know. That's his number. So he was really into chess. But cool piece. So if I take that in, maybe I'll take that little bird in too, the bird clock. Get that working. Fenton boots always sell great. This one's nicely decorated. That was like $10. Take a look at the lamp. That is a spectacular lamp. Cranberry glass. Friend of mine saw it and said, "Why are you buying cranberry glass? Nobody buys cranberry glass." I said, "Well, on the internet they do." That would look spectacular if you went and got a stained glass shade made for that, to match the bottom with the red and clear. But that's for somebody else to do, not me. So I paid $30 for it, and I'm going to shoot for the stars with this one and put like 3, maybe 400 on it. It's just a spectacular piece, not a chip on it. Picked up a book, first edition, Dialect Tales. Found one on eBay that went for like 35 bucks. Have this currently listed for 50. The jewelry, let's do the jewelry. So, dealer had this, and had to pay 500 bucks for it. He wouldn't budge, but I paid 500. That one, the squash blossom back there, is I have all this listed. That one I currently have listed for 1,000. This one, it's not sterling. I don't know why they would go through the trouble of making a spectacular piece of jewelry and not make the metal sterling, but I think it's like nickel silver. This one is marked sterling with the maker's mark. So I put $450 on this. This is like a 32-inch necklace. Beautiful stones. The bolo tie, I put that on for like 100, 120, something like that. Love the turquoise stone in there. The Navajo sterling cuff bracelet. It's got coral and onyx and turquoise. I can't remember, but I think I put like that on for like 300. This one I put on for like 150. These are Running Bear. They call that Sleeping Beauty turquoise without any veining in it. Lots of collectors for a Sleeping Beauty. Put like 125 on those. And on this piece, this is a Charles Johnson Phoenix with buffalo turquoise. Put like 200 on that. Put like 250 on this. This is CII Mexico, like a Taxco piece. Really good, really neat, like a 3D effect on that. So we'll see what happens. Might have overpriced it a little, but it's stuff you never see. So we'll see what happens. A little grouping here. Paid 30 bucks for USMC brush, USN Zippo lighter, and Boy Scout knife. Nothing great, just a ulster. Some tools for myself. Paid 20 bucks for everything here. Has some lead ingots, keep for myself, and some copper flashing. Love my metals. Really cool drafting roller, and they came in a tube. So, and some T-handle, all for myself, not for resale. Got a bag, World War II, dated 1945. Paid 15 for that. Anything World War II, Korea, even Vietnam, guys want that stuff. And I forget what exactly they call the bag, but it's probably a $50 bag. Last piece to show you, it's got it from an estate sale. Got a person here, he's holding up something. I don't know what's going on with this, but it was 30 bucks with 20% off, so I got it for 24. You can see from the back, the artist is Michael Candell. The title is I Will. So I gotta do some research on them. Chances are, like most of the art I buy, it's not going to be anything, but for $24 I'll take a chance on it. So there we go. Keep an eye on my store, which is where a lot of this stuff will be appearing, or already is appearing. So So until next time, this Will Yard Sales Survivalist. We'll talk again soon.